What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Alter Realm here, back in the building with another sick and lit edition of Alter Realm. And tonight we're talking Pose, Season 2, Episode 6, Love is in Need of Love Today. As you guys pretty much already know, this is not going to be a full and detailed review. This is just going to be a quick recap, shits and giggles to tonight's episode. So you guys, we start the episode off at a ball, and Pray Tell is on the mic hitting the girls upside the head with the ones and twos, and the category is Back to the Future. Bring it like 2015, as the girls are hitting the runway with futuristic looks, giving us tinfoil realness. Pray Tell is on the mic, commentating the ball, doing the usual, but you can look at Pray Tell and see that he's profusely sweating, he's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and he's just really not himself. And no shade, bitch, you guys, I was kind of shocked by this next part of the episode when Pray Tell starts talking about the AIDS cabaret, and boom, he passes out on stage. Kind of noticed in this segment in the episode that Blanca kind of had her eye on him as he was talking. I'm guessing she kind of noticed something was off, and thank goodness she was keeping her eye on him, because just as Pray Tell hit the stage floor, Blanca was right by his side, telling the girls to call 911 and to call for an ambulance. So you guys, in this next scene, we are back at the hospital. That's right, the same hospital that Pray Tell was visiting in season 1. Nurse Judy and another doctor is trying to figure out exactly what is going on with Pray Tell, and they're also trying to explain what is going on to Pray Tell, as the doctors are very concerned with internal bleeding and a low platelet count. Blanca's at the hospital right by Pray Tell's side as she is reassuring him that her and Nurse Judy will take care of the cabaret, but Pray Tell loses it, telling the ladies to get out of his room. Pray Tell is at a point where he's just wanting to lash out, and he's wanting to let all of his frustrations and anger out instead of holding them back in, as he explains to the ladies that, he's tired. He wants to get rid of this disease, and he's tired of not knowing exactly what the disease is doing to him, how long he has to live, and he's just done with worrying about it. And you guys, sidebar, for me, it's just a really sticky situation, because you're trying to explain to someone who's never had something like this happen to them, who's always been there for all of his other friends and all of his other friends' treatments and funerals and you name it. But now this is kind of happening to him, and so he is wanting to pretty much lash out, but at the same time, you're just like, calm down, these women are trying to help you. So this is why I say this is a sticky situation. Definitely leave your comments and suggestions below as we continue to unpack this episode. In this next scene, you guys, Blanca is at her nail salon posting signage for the AIDS cabaret, and we get a visit from slumlord Frederica, as Frederica is expressing to Blanca that she likes gays but just not AIDS, and she secretly wants Blanca out of business, but she's trying to play it off like she's gonna let Blanca get put out of business when customers and clientele start, I guess, complaining and or having concerns about Blanca and the people having HIV within her nail salon. And I just really do not like this lady, even when she made her debut at the beginning of the season when Blanca got her nail salon. She's just a hot mess. I can't. So instead of being real with Blanca and just telling Blanca that she wants her out of her building and off of her block, she pretty much agrees to go to the cabaret, and she actually makes a donation to Blanca's cause. So you guys, in this next scene, we are back at the hospital as we learn that Pray Tell has a roommate. Pray Tell is sure he knows this guy from around town, calling him a old queen, as Pray Tell thinks he's recognized him at a bar and or a few old balls. But the patient quickly shuts that down, telling Pray Tell, no, he is not a queen, he's an educated man. And bitch, next thing you know, Pray Tell looking at TV, and boom, bitch, the man has a heart attack right there in the room beside Pray Tell. And you should really just see the reaction on Pray Tell's face. Spoiler alert, honey, the man dies right there in the room. The nurses come in, they're trying to save the man. For some reason, Pray Tell is in so much of a shock. He's thinking that the nurses are actually hurting the patient. He's thinking that the nurses are actually trying to kill him. gosh. And they actually inject something in Pray Tell's arm. They actually seduce him with something, bitch. And boom, he's out cold on his bed. So after the nurses done run in the room and tranquilize the shit out of Pray Tell falls into a dream state where he gets a visit from Candy, the angel of mercy, bitch, talking about death and what she's been doing on the other side and all of the superstars that she's been hanging with. Most importantly, expressing to Pray Tell that she's been hanging with people that understand her, as we learn in this scene that Candy had AIDS. Candy expressing to Pray Tell, yes, I protected myself and I was safe, but I kept it a secret because people treat people unfairly who have HIV and AIDS, steadily trying to convince Pray Tell to take a bottle of pills, kill himself, and join her on the other side. And next we get to a scene where we have this humming and somebody's humming another hymn, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, is this the man that just passed away on side of Pray Tell in the other bed here? But no, we find out that this is Pray Tell's stepfather, I'm assuming, father and or stepfather. But biggest shocker of them all, bitch, he molested Pray Tell, accusing Pray Tell of seducing him first. How do you accuse a child of seducing? We're not even going to go into that. You can leave your thoughts about that in the comment section below. But this was a very, very powerful segment. As in this next scene, you guys, I was really excited to see that Pray Tell also got a visit from his boo, Constance. Or what was it? Constantine? Constance? Anyway, you guys, he's not going to let Pray Tell fall by the wayside and go to hell with those negative Nancy's, bitch. He's there to get those evil spirits up off Pray Tell and to get him ready for a special HIV AIDS awareness cabaret. One for the many of men and women who have died in that very same hospital, bitch. And I know you guys are probably going to kill me in the comment section below because I do not know the name of the show tune and or Broadway song that Pray Tell was singing, but Pray Tell was done to the nines, bitch, in his like penguin-esque suit with silver with a long train coming from it. Looked like giving us Neon Garden of Eden, giving us futuristic teas, actually, like he called out in the beginning of the episode here. But it was cute. He came out singing a number, but he shortly found himself in the middle of, I guess, like the common area and or the game room of the hospital, singing to himself because Nurse Judy and some other nurse brought him back to his senses, asking them, am I going crazy? Am I losing my mind? We cut to the next scene, you guys, and we're back at the Evangelista household, and we see Blanca trying to organize things for the AIDS cabaret, but the kids are in the background making hella noise as they are excited about Angel booking another campaign, bitch, a Guess Jean campaign. Go ahead, Angel. But Blanca is definitely not trying to hear that as she expresses to the group that she is trying to organize, get in contact with people. Nobody's helping her. Nobody's calling her back. And Angel goes to hug her as Blanca expresses that she has dyslexia. And I really think Poppy tried to come for her on the low, bitch. I have a smidge of dyslexia every now and then. And bitch, if you drink too much or take too many medications, you can have dyslexia too. They tried that, but anyway, bitch. Angel goes to console Blanca in this same clip as they sit down to talk to each other about what's really going on with Pray Tell. Blanca expressing to Angel that she feels like shit because she feels that it's her fault that Pray Tell is even in this situation. Yes, the situation of him taking the AZT. And we have Angel being a great support system here, seeing both sides of the fence, reassuring Blanca that it is not her fault that this situation is going down, and reassuring Blanca that AZT is the only thing that they have at this time. In this next clip, you guys, we are back at the hospital getting ready for the actual AIDS cabaret, but Pray Tell is not having it as we cut to a clip and he is in bed, frowned up. And I think by now he's starting to allude to the fact that he would not be in this situation if he'd not taken Blanca's advice and or Nurse Judy's advice and put them pills down his throat, those AZTs. But we have Blanca coming into the room trying to get him to join everybody else in the AIDS cabaret. But Pray Tell is definitely not having it as he's staying in bed. He's just like, bitch, if you're going to be there, I'll be fine right here in bed. And by now, I think Blanca is realizing that, bitch, Pray Tell is mad at me. Let me go ahead and apologize. And she does apologize, saying that, you know, I'm sorry. I'm scared about this whole thing, too. I'm afraid about HIV just as much as you are. I don't know what this disease is going to do to me either, but in this moment, you need to stop being spiteful, bitch, and you need to join us in the AIDS Cabaret. And so they have a little bit of a stare down, and they patch things up over a fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you too.
Oh.
Get up and put on some cologne and make you smell like an old whore. Excuse me?
Excuse me? And boom, bitch. We are back in a different section of the hospital, bitch. We're at the cabaret. And we're kicking things off with Nurse Judy, and she's giving us all types of green realness, which I was thinking cucumber, realness, Jolly the Green, giant, realness. She was giving me Mountain Dew can. Realness was all that green on, but she had Ricky, Damon, and Lulu as her backup singers. It was really nice to see Lulu, especially after losing Candy, Seen Before Last, bitch. It was just really, really nice to see Lulu. You guys are going to kill me in the comment section below. I do not know what song they were singing. Oh, you're going to have to forgive me, but they did a really good job, bitch. I had no idea Nurse Judy could blow, but she could sing. She did a really good job. She could tone that outfit down, but the girls were definitely in the building. Funny though, she did all that convincing for Pray Tell to take the AZT and to do this and do that, but she was not in that bedroom trying to get his ass up to get him in that cabaret, honey. I didn't see her in no scene where she was trying to get him out of bed to get him to come enjoy himself. So you guys, next up on the mic, we had the stylistic tunes of Frederica, the slumlord landlord, hitting the girls upside the head with I'm Still Here in E flat. And I must admit, she did a pretty good job telling the girls a little bit of a story, giving the girls a little bit of a backdrop before going into her main performance. The crowd was very skeptical of what she was even doing there, but they start to warm up to her performance, and they actually let their guard down a little bit and let her in, so to speak, based on her performance. Blanca even saying that she should not have been so judgmental about her beforehand. But bitch, you guessed it, bitch. I knew something was too good to be true. I knew something was up when she got up talking all that shit and got on the mic. I kind of knew the reason why she was there. Philanthropy, being a tycoon, like she said, you know, being an entrepreneur, blah, 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 blah. I thought she was pretty much there for camera time and to maybe benefit off of the donations. But she was actually doing something 10 times sneakier, bitch, as she went around the corner talking about she had to make a phone call, and it was a phone call to her goons back taking down Blanca's nail salon, taking the nail salon apart. She was having her cousin Vidi Vici or somebody like that board the place up, take all of Blanca's stuff out, and pretty much have a no trespassing grounds sign on the whole property. She wanted them out of there and done. So she was pretty much trying to stall time. She was trying to keep Blanca at the event, trying to stall time at the event to have them be able to do what they were doing back at the salon. There are two things I want to take from those last clips. Did you guys see that cell phone Frederica had when she was in that hallway making that phone call, bitch? I was on a flashback, a roller coaster, bitch. That cell phone was big as hell. We've come a long way to the iPhone and what we have now. And also, you guys, did anybody hear Mrs. Electra Wintour on the mic? She sounded like a beat horse, bitch. I have absolutely no idea what was going on with that singing, but here go the House of Wintour still hyping her on, bitch. Talking about some yes mother, and she sounded absolutely horrible. But bitch, it was all for the cabaret, bitch. Let's give Electra a round of applause, bitch, because I can't. Good job, everybody, as we enter the final phases of the cabaret, and Blanca's on the mic telling everybody exactly what was raised, how good of a job they did. They raised $4,000 towards AIDS and the Minority Task Force on AIDS. I was kind of confused about all of that. Maybe somebody could explain that to me in the comment section below. But Blanca shares a powerful message with the crowd before she goes into her song.
The first letter in HIV stands for human.
So I'm really, really excited and proud of Blanca for sharing her truth, sharing with the crew that she is HIV positive and that she's fighting through this disease. and she's getting better each and every day, and that she wants each and every one of them to see what the disease looks like, sharing with them a very, very powerful message as she goes into her song. And just like last season when we had Blanca and Pretel sing together at the A's Cabaret, they did that again this season with Pretel later joining her in the song Love is in Need of Love Today, I think, because I am horrible with the titles of these songs, you guys. But I think that's what the song was. But they did an amazing job. This is really, really good this time. And I know this is going to get rave reviews just as they did in the season 1. So I cannot wait to hear what everybody has to say about them in this season singing this song. So you guys, the cabaret is over, bitch. Successful job well done to the cast and crew. We are now back at the household of Evangelista as the house is at the table with Blanca and Pretel, as Blanca is planning a protest for the wrongdoing that Frederica has done to her, bitch, taking her nail salon from her. Literally from under her, bitch, while they were out shooting the ones and twos, talking to each other, fake becoming girlfriends. Frederica was taking her nail salon from her. So Blanca is planning a protest to get the girls and the house members out in front of the salon, bitch, to, you know, get some national and or public coverage on Frederica's ass. But we have Blanca and the other house members professing to Pretel that they're going to help him get through his hard time, bitch, letting him know that he is not going to be eating all of that crazy stuff or none of that junk food. He is going to be eating butter, and Blanca's telling him that they're going to flush the rest of the AZT clean out of his body, bitch. They're going to be giving him butter with each and every meal, bitch. But I'm kind of like Pretel, bitch. Just because we're eating healthy here don't mean we can't have no seasoning, bitch. Y'all don't have no parsley or nothing. Y'all don't have no type of seasoning, bitch. But anyway, you guys, in this next scene, I really wish I could have been a part of the Pose cast, bitch, and been an extra in this scene, bitch. They were holding signs outside protesting in front of Blanca's nail salon. A crook. Frederica is a crook, bitch. Yes. I'm so here for this motherfucking protest chant, bitch. I actually wish they would turn this into a regular chant, bitch. A crook. Our Frederica is a crook. Pow! I could really get into that chant, bitch. So you got Blanca and Pretel out in front heading the protest, and Blanca goes over to Pretel asking him, are you having fun yet? And he's just like, no, a protest needs real people. And it's almost as if he summons the girls from the ballroom scene and from the underground ballroom families, bitch, to come and help out with the protest. And so you got everybody coming from left, coming from right, bitch, out supporting Blanca in her protest of getting back her nail salon, bitch. A crook. Frederica is a crook. But honestly, you guys, why the fuck did she drive by in that big ass limo acting like won't nobody gonna see her? Oh God. You had her driving by in this huge ass limo. She gets in front of them and roll the window down, bitch. And you got Angel right in her face, bitch. A crook. Frederica is a crook. She looks so stupid, bitch, with her high ass, dollar ass, slumlord ass. But I do like this character, bitch. I do like the fact that it's kind of giving Blanca her own personal storyline, bitch, because I do see these two battling it out. And I do think she's going to try to go back to Blanca and clear her good name, bitch. So you guys, in this last scene, we have Pretel looking at himself in the mirror, getting ready for bed, bitch. And we cut over to see Candy, bitch, sitting in a chair in the cut. Still, I guess she's still going to be a pain in Pretel's ass, because it's just like she's haunting him from the beyond, bitch. And she's telling him flat out, bitch, I'm going to be haunting you until you decide to join me on the other side. But Pretel is like, no, bitch, I'm staying on planet Earth. I want to be here. I'm going to stay alive, bitch, and I'm going to fight. And so she's just like, okay, but just know I'll be here. So we end this episode just like we began this episode, with Pretel, but in this regard, him kind of getting a better sense of himself, him actually realizing what he's gonna do now, him getting a better plan and a better outlook of how he's going to try to live the rest of his life, so to speak. I'm guessing he's realized that AZT is not working for him. I don't know if he's going to maybe go a holistic route or if they're going to air that on the show, but I'm glad that he is out of the hospital and that he's going to possibly continue to commentate at balls. And so you guys, this was another great episode of Pose Season 2, Episode 6. Love is in need of love today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It has been another sick and lit edition of Alter Realm. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and definitely hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and once you subscribe to the channel, you might as well hit that bell icon. The bell icon is going to notify you on when I upload more videos such as this. It's your boy. Have a great night. Peace.